Well, halfway through Lent, it's always Mother's Day. So, and it's a big party and celebration and recognition and thanks for everything that mums do for us all. So I thought today we would do something different. Still a wee while to go. But there's also a kind of chaotic aspect to being a mother, is there not at times? So I thought we would have a look at the way mums have to try and survive in family life, especially as they're threatened by their own children. Over the years, lots of questions that they find difficult to answer, lots of cheek, and maintaining a guiding hand. And of course, Scotland's a matriarchal society, wouldn't you say? It's the women that hold the, isn't it, in family life? So here's a wee bit of fun. Here's just a bunch of quotes and replies that mums gave to children. And this is a very Scottish thing, but you'll recognise that. If you don't like this family, go and find one that will take you in. Don't you give me that look. I invented it. Come here, you. I'm all stressed out with nobody to strangle. Don't stick out that tongue or you'll trip over it. If you give me another dirty look, your face will look like last year's rhubarb. Can you work that one out? Brush your hair at night and you'll forget the bad things that happened during the day. I remember that one. I like this one. You look like you fell out to the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. If he doesn't understand no, explain it with your elbows. The nurse brought you in her wee black bag. Yawning without covering your mouth gives you pimples. These are genuine replies. Put a button in the wrong buttonhole and you'll get sore ears. Heaven and hell aren't what they used to be when I was young. They certainly aren't. Get that makeup off. You've got a face like a raw dumpling. Your father's old deaf and I'm half blind. That's why we're happy. Whistling in the house encourages mice. In life, 1 minute you're a peacock and the next you're a feather duster. Your father and I were getting married anyway. God gave you these hiccups for telling a lie. What do you want a dog for? You've got a wee brother. And lastly, she wouldn't give you the skin off her custard. Wonderful, wonderful. And it just shows how resilient mums have to be and the somewhat often chaotic life of bringing up children. And they rely on their own resilience and whatever wisdom and knowledge they've gathered. But for us as Christians, we have the scriptures. We have whatever we ourselves learn throughout our lives in church. And we have an alternative to that. We don't need to rely just on our wit, but we do have the wisdom of the ages and the wisdom of the Bible. And there's a phrase that's often used, a mother in Israel. And it's the idea of a devout mother. And one of the greatest blessings any human being can have is to have a Christian mother.